Hello, everybody. We're back with another book review. This is one that technically I've reviewed half of last year, and that is Ultimate Spider-Man. Last year I had reviewed like the first couple issues, and now we're back with it in Volume 1, Married with Children, which contains the first 6 issues. And they made a volume 2, which I'm assuming has volumes like 7 for 12, which I do own. And I'm excited to read. This was written by. See, there's like a lot of people who made this. Written by Jonathan Hickman. Art by Marco Cicchedo. I don't know about that one. And David Messina, as well as let's see here, Matthew Wilson, who helped do some of the cover art. There are a lot of people who helped work on this, not just the people whose names are on the front, but a lot more people. So anytime I review a comic book, especially an American comic book, forgive me if I fail to mention literally everyone who's worked on it. This will be an immediate problem once I eventually read and review the like Batman Nightfall comics. Besides that, Ultimate Spider-Man is sort of a reboot of the Ultimate Universe, where the Maker, who is, I think, like the evil version of Mr. Fantastic, creates a new universe that he and a bunch of other people are controlling, and he's also like set up events that have led to no superheroes coming to existence, including Spider-Man, but pretty much everyone who would have become a superhero still lives on in this universe, just as more like mundane versions of themselves. And of course, Peter Parker is one of them, who is currently married to Mary Jane Watson, and is also got a couple kids of his own. So that's pretty nice. Usually that's not what Marvel will allow for Spider-Man. Usually it's a lot more miserable for good old Spidey. But hey, our boy Peter can have both, because after Tony Stark sends Peter a message late at night telling him that the universe has been changed and that he has a different life than he could have had, he basically gives Peter an opportunity to sort of take that life back. Or at least, take the old the life he could have had and put it on top of his current one. And with that, Peter Parker takes that opportunity and becomes Spider-Man. Better late than never. And with that, there's other interesting stuff, like some sort of vigilante almost, the Green Goblin, who's trying to take out Wilson Fisk, the mayor of New York. So lots of cool stuff like that. And other stuff that I'm not mentioning for, spoiler reasons. Like, you should definitely read this yourself. I enjoyed this, like I said, when I talked about the first 2 issues. This is really good. It was probably better to just wait for it to be a volume. I feel like I should do that with most of these. I'm kind of doing that with Absolute Batman, because it's just more fun to have a lot more of it in a single book, or at least one of a few single books. I do like the direction this is going. I haven't read a ton of Marvel comics to where I know everything about what led to the new Ultimate Universe. I just know what this book has given me, including the back of this. It's pretty cool. I'm sure at some point I'll read more new Ultimate stuff because it's interesting with this new direction. So yeah, those are my basic thoughts. I think I'll give Ultimate Spider-Man #1 or Volume 1 an 8 out of 10. Pretty good start. A nice amount of story to get you hyped for the rest of it, but still enough to feel satisfied with it, which is a problem I had with the first volume of the original Ultimate Spider-Man, which I do have up on the shelf, which is pretty cool. So yeah, check this out if you want to. Stay tuned for some more book stuff I've got. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day.